And you're listening to the Ask the Experts radio show on Talk Radio 1190. I'm John Wolf, and we have Roger Wakefield, owner, operator, founder of Texas Green Plumbing with us. Their website, texasgreenplumbing.com. Their phone number, 972-442-4101. Our number right here, 214-787-1190. We're in our last quarter hour here. So, Roger, I want to ask, what do you do the most of? What specialty areas do you have that maybe the average person such as myself wouldn't be aware of for the plumbing field? You've made it exciting. You've made it fun, plumbing. I never thought it would.
We actually enjoy it. I think the thing that we excel at that I don't think most companies even do is slab leaks and leak detection. We've gone to training out in California. We've bought equipment from California, from Mesquite, from Canada, I believe. We want to be the top in the field at that. And the only way we're going to be it is to train it and have the best equipment and do it that way.
Okay, what's the hardest part about plumbing? I know people don't have basements here in general. What is the is the hard ground the toughest thing to deal with when you talk about slabs, or are there other problems in this particular, I should say, specific to our area?
Most plumbing companies around here, getting under the house is the hardest part. But most plumbing companies around here, you don't want to pay a plumber. You know, we were talking about how expensive plumbers are. You don't want to pay a plumber to dig 20, 30, 50 feet up under a house. You want to make sure that your plumbing company does that kind of work first, because then they're going to have people. Slab leaks and leak detection are huge. We've got companies that we hire that actually tunnel up under it. They've got equipment that we don't have, and that helps us make it more cost efficient for our customers.
Okay, and what do you do to stay up on things in the plumbing field?
Staying current in the plumbing field with us, what we have to do is we go through advanced training. Actually, next week, I'm going to be in Anaheim. We've got training that we're going to there. Like I said earlier, one of my other plumbers and myself went up to Grand Rapids, Michigan for a training up there. We do online webinars, and we have other companies come in. The water filtration company, People's Choice, or Plumber's Choice. We brought them in to do a training for our guys in our office. Great.
Now, we've got Jason on the phone here. He's got a plumbing question.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Going good. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I don't know if it's something you've ever run into before. I'm a plumber myself. And I got a red tag the other day because an inspector in Dallas wanted a mixing valve under a two-handled bathtub. And I'm stumped. And I heard you on the radio. I thought, okay, maybe this guy might have an answer.
They wanted a mixing valve on a two-handled tub?
Yeah.
What did they say their reasoning was?
He didn't. He told me I'm a master plumber. I don't know.
I would.
I'm asking every plumber that I can think of, and I heard you on the radio.
You know what? I don't know that I've heard that one yet. Just like I said earlier, I think what I would do, Jason, is go look at the City of Dallas addendum, see if they've written it in for any reason. If you have, I'll tell you one person that I would go to, actually two people, Rusty and Diane over at AACES. They do continuing education training for plumbers. Diane used to be the chief plumbing inspector in Dallas. Rusty Wyman, I think, did too, and they're both very educated. Another one that I would call would be Bobby Duran.
Okay.
I have never heard of that. So,
like I said, neither have I, and he wrote me a red tag for it, and I called him and asked him. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he told me, oh, you're a master plumber. You should know. Like, okay.
I tell you what, I'm going to be out of town next week. But if you'll go to my website and click on the Contact Us deal and leave me your information, I'd definitely like to call back and talk to you more about it. But I'd also like to find out how you resolved it or what they came up with.
Okay.
All right.
Man, oh, by the way, it's refreshing to hear somebody talking about check your plumber's license and stuff, and the whole handyman thing you started out with.
Jason, every time I see a handyman driving down a truck with plumbing pipe on a rack or a water heater in the back, I take pictures, and it's like, okay, why, guys? Come on.
Yeah, it drives me insane. We work so hard to do what we do for so many years with our training and everything, and everybody thinks they can be a plumber until it's time to do plumbing stuff.
Until something blows up, then it's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
All right, Jason, thank you for calling, sir.
All right, thanks, man.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
I've got a question for you.
Go for it.
And I've managed to avoid this over the years of home ownership. On the downstairs sink, the powder room sink, and on one of the outdoor hose faucets, if you only turn it a little bit, turn it on a little bit, not give it a full turn, it feels like the whole pipe is going to shake apart. A huge vibration. If you turn it a little more open, then that stops. And I went to one of the big box stores and asked them about it, and they said, "Oh, well, you're going to have to bleed that or something with a welding tool." And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to get into that. I'll just see what happens and pray a lot. Is that something you're familiar with?
Praying a lot, yeah. I do it every job I go on. It's funny, and it's funny because I really do. A lot of times, if you barely crack open the valve, the rubber washer inside, it can, if there's any air trapped in there, it can make it hammer. The water itself, if the washer's getting soft, can make it hammer. I would say turn your water off to the entire house, take the faucet apart, ease the water back on, bleed it out. That way, if you've got any air you can force out, do that. It may just need to be rebuilt. Until you get over there and start playing with it and testing it, you never really know.
Okay. And at that point, I hadn't done nearly as many jobs on my home that I've done over the years. So I've gotten a little gutsier about things. But now, let's talk about your website and how people can learn more about Texas Green Plumbing, how they can follow Texas Green Plumbing.
Our website, I'm very proud of our website. I've got a group of people that work on that with me, and we work on this daily. And it's not just our website. Believe it or not, we've got a great YouTube channel where we put out do-it-yourself videos. We put out plumbing knowledge videos just to teach you things as a homeowner that you may want to know. As a realtor in this town, whether you represent a buyer or a seller, we've done a webinar for realtors, what they should look for. We happen to think that our website and our social media, the way we stay in touch with people, and even getting on the radio, we want to create a more educated consumer in the plumbing industry. So our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, our blogs, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm available. And I tell people I've given my cell phone number out to so many realtors. I get calls around the clock. Do-it-yourself videos are huge for us, and those are something that realtors can direct their customers to. And a lot of times a customer will ask them a question about a plumbing issue, and they'll say, look, either call Roger or go look at his webpage or go look at his YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel, we're now doing live episodes 3 days a week, and we're communicating with people, and we're answering questions for them. All these can be found on our website. Texas Green Plumbing's website, Texas Green Plumbing's YouTube channel, Texas Green Plumbing's Facebook page, everything is there. And to be honest, it's not just for us. It's for the people. That's why we do it. We want to give them information that they can use to make their lives better.
When do you do I know we're short on time, but when do you do your live videos?
We do live videos at 9 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on YouTube. And if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you'll get notifications about it. We're also taking those and we're rolling those over where we're doing blogs to go with those. That way, if there was something maybe we didn't cover in the live video, we may cover in the blogs. And we're doing videos for everything. It's very easy for me to sit and tell you here how to do something. But we were actually in the shop this week. We did videos on toilets, how to rebuild toilets, how to determine what's wrong with your toilets, and how to rebuild the different parts of a toilet and take them apart and replace them. And these are things that people can do really easy. And if that video shows them how, it makes it even easier.
Some things are surprisingly easy. And as I say, I was a renter all my life in apartments until I got into a house, and some stuff was pretty hard, but some stuff was really easy. But I think anybody who's been listening to you either just today or over the months you've been on can tell you weren't someone who says, what can I do? Should I become a lawyer? Should I become a doctor? I'll be a plumber. That you're really into this and you really want to help.
I do. I love it. And John, I know that we're fixing to get off here. Earth Day, April the 20th, 21st, and 22nd is huge. It's out at Fair Park. Come out there and see Texas Green Plumbing Man. You can like him on Facebook, get your picture made with him, but come to Earth Day.
All right, and you've been listening to Roger Wakefield of Texas Green Plumbing. I'm John Wolf on Talk Radio 1190.
Climbing up on South Street.